Hey guys, it is Armedfro here again. I have an OU standard match. As you see, I'm not using my match standard, guys, but this is an OU match. This is during my stream. This is versus King Ace. He's a cool guy. I'll put his link down in the description. So here we go. I'm going to lead with my low punny. This is a very trolly low punny. I decided just, to use more trolly Pokemon in my battles. It's just fun to use and fun to watch. So here we go. I am actually going to go for the Swagger. As he actually goes, no, I'm going to go for the track as he protects. Now he's actually going to switch into, I thought he was going to switch into Bronzong, but he actually decided to switch into his Rapution, which is a female, so attract wouldn't work. But I knew he'd switch into something, so I went for the Swagger, Oh, this Rapution. So I'm going to go for the Swagger, increases attack by two stages, but it hurts him and makes him confused. 50-50 shot of hitting himself. Right here, he was going to go for the Mach Punch. Hits himself in confusion, does about a third from the damage. Holy crap, that's a lot. But I'm going to go for the Switcheroo. I'm going to get some lefties on my low punny. And the Flame Orb. It didn't affect me because of his special ability Klutz. It mostly says that items don't affect low punny at all. So I don't even get leftovers recovery. So he's burnt and confused. But the thing is, I don't think he's Guts. I think he's actually Iron Fist. Just because it would have done more of that confusion there. But what I should have done here, I should have gone for Switcheroo again. Because what's going to happen here is he's going to hit himself the third time in a row. And that's actually going to take him out. So I really wish I would have gone for the Switcheroo, got Burn Orb so I could burn another guy. But this Rapution's dead now. I was going to go for the Switcheroo to get my Burn Orb back. But now he's going to switch into his Jolteon, which is the bane of my existence in this match. It is literally the biggest threat on his team. His Volt Switch is going to do about half. Actually, almost exactly half. But he makes it look like he is spec'd, unless he's expert belt would be really weird. But I went for the attract just to try to attract him. But I am gonna be faster because Low Punny's epic speed. I'm gonna swagger this Jirachi, make a 50-50 shot of hitting himself. But sadly, he pretty sure gets the Iron. Yep, he gets the Iron Head here, which really sucks. But you know what? Low Punny, you did a job. You took out Rapution with pure swag. So I'm going to switch to my Rotom Wash form, as I'm actually going to go for the Hydro Pump. I mean, max special attack in the rain. Even if he does resist it, it's going to do a hefty chunk to this Ferrothorn. It's very interesting because this guy does not have lefties, which makes me think he does have like Rocky Helmet or something. I go for the Volt Switch to get a switch advantage. And I'm going to go into my Latios, thinking he's going to go for the Power Whip probably, which he does go for the Power, which is really good for me. So here, I could go for two things. I could go for the Hidden Power Fire, or I could go for the Surf. Surf in the rain with Specs, I do believe I'm Specs, but I'm actually going to go for the Hidden Power Fire, which is really stupid because I forgot about the rain there. And it would have done 4 times effective to the Ferrothorn, except for this Bronzong. It's 2 times effective, and the rain pretty much makes it neutral. So here, I'm going to switch into my Rotom Wash again, as he goes for the Stealth Rocks. Here, I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump. No one in his team is going to like a Hydro Pump, even his Ferrothorn. It's probably going to be a 4-hit KO after, actually, he doesn't have lefty, so Hydro Pump is going to do a really good chunk to him. He's going to go for the Gyro Ball. I 4 times resist it like a beast. He gets the crit, which completely doesn't matter, because after 2 leftovers, like 2 or 3 leftovers, it's pretty much useless. So here, I'm actually going to go for the Hydro Pump again. I could go for the Volt Switch, but I didn't think Volt Switch would kill there. I was actually very scared that it wouldn't. So here, I am almost at full HP. He sends out his Jolteon. This is a Spec Jolteon. He's going to go for the Volt Switch again, which brings me down to a little lower than half. Oh, wow. Never mind. Just above red. As I went for the Hydro Pump as he switches into his Politoed. And this Hydro Pump's still going to do a hefty chunk, but, I mean, he's going to take it like a beast. And I'm here actually going to go for the Volt Switch. No, I'm going to go for the Pain Split. Because I'm thinking even if he does go for the Scald or Toxic Me, I want HP. He actually switches into his Jolteon, predicting the Volt Switch, which was a good move, but I decided to go for the Pain Split there, as I get some delicious HP. But now I'm scared of his Thunder. Either Thunder or Thunderbolt. He does have Thunder on his Jolteon, which is kind of risky because a lot of Sandstorm teams do come in on a Jolteon, and Thunder is not that accurate in Sand, especially in Sun. Holy crap! But he's gonna go for the Thunder. I do have the Focus Sash, so even I could live a Spec Thunder in the rain, and I'm gonna go for the Psychic. I swear to God, I thought I would live this, but my Alakazam is not beastly enough. It's not modest. It's timid. So I am gonna die to a frickin' Spec Thunder. So here I'm gonna go in my Rocket Man and going to go for the Spec Surf. I know I could take a Thunder, but this frickin' Ferrothorn is just the bane of my existence at this moment. But because of the rain and Spec, it is gonna hopefully be a 2-hit KO. Thank God he doesn't have leftovers, because this Ferrothorn would have been a pain in the ass. But I do 2-hit KO it after the previous damage with the Surf. He goes into his Jolteon again. I decided to stay in just to die, just to get a free switch, just see what he locked himself into. He locks himself into Hidden Power Ice, which can easily be dealt with as I switch into my Infernape. What I have left is my Infernape and my Sceptile. He has his Jirachi, Jolteon, and this Ribbit guy. I do have Unburden on my Sceptile, so it's 3v2 right now. I know I'm going to die. I am a Life-Orbed Infernape. I don't have Mach Punch, so I don't really have any priority at the moment. So I am going to finish this guy off with the Close Combat. Even if he goes for the Protect, it doesn't matter. It's just burning time at this moment. But he's going to die to a Close Combat. And what I'm really worried about is what he switches into. If he switches into, let's say, Jolteon, he pretty much has this game, because my Sceptile cannot take, what is it called? My Sceptile cannot take a Thunder. So he goes into his Jirachi. I go for the Close Combat. It's going to bring him down pretty low. The almost max attack is going to bring him down enough that I can kill him with a move, even if it does resist. So he's going to go for Thunder to completely destroy my Infernape. But all I have left is my Unburdened Sceptile. I know I could take a Thunder from a Jirachi, and if he switches here, he pretty much wins. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. Even I could take anything this guy does, even a Fire Punch, and actually I could take an Ice Punch here, but he goes for the Hidden Power Ice. I'm like, oh god, please live, 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 live. I live at 55 HP. And right here, I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade Stab, +2 with the Grass Gem. Activates my Unburden and gives me a +2 speed, so I can outspeed the Jolteon unless he's Scarfed and finish this game with a slim 1-0. But it was a very, very, very fun match. I should definitely stream more. Go to the Zat, that's where I do stream. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, guys, stay classy.